My name is Dean Calmer. I'm the band director here at West Broward High School. I'm the original band director that started the school. It was probably the most roughest job I've ever done. I had two schools. I had Everglades, I had Cypress Bay, and both groups wanted to do it their way. And it was, no, it's got to be done our new way, West Broward way. There was a lot of fighting between, and consequently it was really a rough time. We did have a freshman group that was wonderful, and it took 4 years to mature our group to what we are today. What has stayed the same is my philosophies that, number one, the kids are important. The students are important at West Broward. And my philosophy that I'm not teaching them how to be musicians or music teachers. I'm teaching them to be successful in whatever they do. Our thing that has not changed here is that the staff has not changed, and the staff's philosophies, which I've been teaching with them for 15 to 20 years. So we all understand where we're going, we all understand what we're doing, and we're all on the same page. We were looking at tragedies of the world. We talked about the Aztecs, of how the Spaniards came in and through disease just destroyed their community, which was so strong and so powerful. Our seated 10 of instructors said, and everyone came up, the Mayan calendar. And well, what about the Mayan calendar? Well, 2012, December, the world's supposed to come to an end on the calendar. And that was perfect. But we were figured, well, a lot of groups are going to do that. So we have to do something a little different. So what we decide to do is what movies do. They give you the ending, and then they rewind, and it goes back to the beginning, and then you learn about what's going to take place to the end. What sets us apart from other groups is, number one, principals that appreciate what we're doing, that support what we're doing. Because if we didn't have that staff support, nothing would happen. So we, number one, have that. Number two, you have me, which is I'm a workaholic, so I'm going to make sure that we work to our finest potential. We also work on the idea that a 90% A is not good enough. It's got to be 100%, or music sounds bad, right? So we work out with high rigor to the highest expectations. And the next thing is staff. My staff works at that same pace and pushes the students to be the best they possibly can. Not to beat in our band, be the best you possibly can. The next thing that we have is a great group of band parents that they're building props. They are participating within their son or daughter's program, which is really important. And last but not least is our alumni that has now started coming in, and they're working with me, they're working with the students to make sure this program continues on its plight to being the best it possibly can.